Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero, like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In north, we have Rupi fan here for the German Army. Deutschland here with the first Fallschirmjäger Division, second Fallschirmjäger Company, immediately dropping in those Fallschirmpioniere. In the south, we have Ray, fighting for America, freedom, and democracy. Setting out here with the 2nd Armored Division right into a fast Jeep start with Armoured. Might even see a double Jeep start, which has ever become popular because you can now get them out so fast thanks to fast deploy getting buffed that again, you'll literally see players just rushing out 2 Jeeps, and that's exactly what we're seeing out here, Array. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters worldwide, of course. Their continued and generous support of the Propagandacast allows to keep making all these videos, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting and liking, helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So in the south here, rushing forward to the Jeeps here, an aggressive cavalry start here from Array. Fallschirmpionier out for Ruby. MD42 following up here. Fallschirmpionier rushing forwards here. And likely went for the opening. He did because, he was likely anticipating double Jeeps, which pretty much means any Kettenkrad is toast. So he definitely wants some infantry and possibly some machine guns. The person even there, I prefer machine guns waiting a bit because it still requires for the Jeep to park in front of a machine gun long enough for it to be effective. And in the hands of a skilled player, that is typically asking a bit much. I would have probably just gone for more Pioneers and getting some early Grenadiers to back up the Fallschirm Pioneers. We'll obviously, of course, I haven't seen all the way. MD42 teaming up, Fallschirm Pioneer on the move there with that Carnot TK bolt action rifles. Keeps grabbing the points, rushing forwards. Again, good capture speed as well. Rival squad they're following up here for Ray. Machine gun coming to send up north here. Pioneers basically laying down some sandbags. Thumbs up. Jeeps, they got the southern points. Getting into kill here. And we do actually get some Grenadiers out now for Ruby, not more Fallschirmpionier. Definitely feels a bit more old school. As old school as we can get here with just, less than a year of CoH3 already. But, typically most Luftwaffe builds have noticed to go for more Fallschirm Pioneers now and don't go for Grenadiers actually. But you're up against double Jeeps, you definitely want some faster Panther-fast Souties. There you go, Jeeps withdrawing here. Probably spotted the MD42 team. Pushing for Mount Bacon, and Grenadiers running here for Ruby. Jeeps pulling a bit back in the face. Now, but again, Ruby is unyielding here. Jeeps, of course, doing up a fair bit of damage into the Fallschirmpionier. Machine gun setting up here, Grenadiers following up. Finding Fort Mount Bacon. Scouts quickly push back with the Scout Pioneers. What will be next here for Ruby? More Fallschirm Pioneers. Will it be TAC? That's also a good guess. Will it be another MD42 team? Certainly a few parts that Ruby could seize upon here versus Array here. Pioneers going for the Scouts, but already there. Friedrich drops there. Route squad following up here for Ray. Ruby here can build the Luftwaffe company, and that is exactly what Ruby is going to do. Most Fallschirmjäger players do tend to focus on the Luftwaffe company. But again, you do get a few that go for Panzergrenadiere. Grab the Fuhrer in the south. Could drop in some more Fallschirm Pioneers, but I imagine Ruby wants to go for Jaegers and not Fallschirmjägers. Last call seizing points here. More moving up for Ray, and we got the Support Center, and we got a grenade research here with only 2 squads of rifle on the field here. Interesting, but obviously not bad. But there you go, Rascal Heap already there, starting to threaten the cutoff point here. Though, of course, Ruby does have troops nearby. But the push here for the Luftwaffe company, of course, fast Jaegers, well, relatively fast Jaegers, does mean that Ruby doesn't have a lot of forces on the field, in particular not a lot of infantry, which is definitely something Ruby wants. There you go, going for the cutoff point. Jeep also supporting here. Grenadiers being doubled in. Need to get either the Jaegers here or something else going. Pioneers going for the Jeep here, pushing onto the cutoff point. We do get the 2-2-1. As a counter to both the Jeeps and pressuring the infantry. Meanwhile, moving up here, MD42 team still covering up. Finding on the cutoff remains fierce, and there you go, merging the Grenadiers with the Fallschirm Pioneers. Grenades are being chucked. Thumbs up here. And there you go, Jeep bypassing the MD42. The arc of fire was a bit too focused towards here, and left itself a bit open there. Grenadiers here, Pioneers for gaining veterans who won. The Fallschirm Pioneer folks on the route squad. There you go, catching the route squad. We got grenades on the MD42 here. Gonna wipe it. Armored car, though, is right around the corner. Grenadiers pushing off the cutoff point here. Really daring push here by Ray, and it is paying off so far quite well. But Ruby's got the armored car on the way. We got LG40s as well there. Clearly heavily concerned about the motor pool there and a potential fast Greyhound. Thus, One in the LD40, MD4 to the seats. We've got the armor coming in there. Go auto set up here. Saving out here. Ruby should be able to then get in for 2 wipe before Ray can make off it. There we go. Wipe the rival squad to make a move here. But I think Ray realized briefly there, and I'm just going to pause to explain it, but they tried to snare there. What would happen is, of course, throwing the snare, it takes a bit of while there, and they take a lot of damage in the process. So even if they got the armored car hit damaged, there's a good chance here that Ray would have suffered a wipe from the rifle squad, at which point that would have been not worth it at all, because the armored car damage can just be fixed up with, a bit of welding and, spit polish. You can't do the same with the dead rifle squad. That needs manpower to replace it. So that would have been a waste of munitions, but also crucially a lot of manpower gone here for Ray. Hat Ray trying to pop a snare there. So Ray there making the right decision. Armored car pursuing in, of course, even here, this brief moment where Ray might have considered could still prove to be a fatal flaw, but thankfully for Ray here, Ruby does not pursue. And now we do get the Jaegers on the way here. Pioneer setting out. LD40 dropping in. The threat here of the fast ground, of course, weighing heavily on Ruby's mind, and it's very much, again, part and parcel of these kind of USF armored builds, because, again, fast deploy and veteran crews mean you can get out of very fast ground, in particular with double jeeps to help you gain early map control. Got the LD40 right there, the Leichtes Geschütz 40, which was sort of an anti-tank gun mount for paratroopers, though it could also fire high explosive shells. Admittedly, so could most anti-tank guns, by the way. Most people don't necessarily consider this, but anti-tank guns typically also had at least some high explosive shells. Yep. Anyways, pushing up for the fuel point again, jeeps going, now we got the Grand Ready armored car moving in. It's going for the Panzerbuchse, LD4 to the ready, good shot then the Greyhound, slamming into the center from the round, Jaegers moving up, no Panzerwreck here, interestingly enough. Upgrade there, bypassing, got its veteran vulnerability activated, LD4 is sitting up here. Another great shot here, Grand O'Neill gets away, fuel on the southeast here. Ruby, I think, definitely needs more infantry. Grenades off here, dodged by the Jaegers. Graham the Southern points for the Jeep and the Captain. And Greyhound there looking to escape, and of course Ruby cannot pursue since the armored car is too damaged. So strong control so far by Ray here versus Ruby. Very strong control. In fact, now has triple cap here against Ruby. So Ray is just absolutely dominant, getting units away there. Pantherfast and the Greyhound there. Of course, won't destroy it, but it's going to make it a bit hard for it to get to safety. So if, of course, Ruby can fix up the armored car fast enough, Ruby could try and hunt down the Greyhound here and take it out. Meanwhile, pushing forward again, armored car there, blasting with its Panzerbuchse. LD4 moving forwards, pushing westwards here. Fun fact, while the armored car version of this is actually sort of a workshop modification, they actually had vehicles that are more meant to have these. In fact, early 250 half-tracks would be equipped with this, and they'd be grouped into platoons meant for tank hunting or tank busting. Obviously, wouldn't have been great at it, but that was sort of a thing there. So there you go, managed to snare up the armored car there, very good here for Ray. Prevents, of course, the armored car from being knocked out by the German armored car. We got another snare off here. Oh, it's a grenade! Since it's light enough to activate damage, but there we go, the MD42 saves the day here. Need to fix up the 221, grab the Southern fuel. You want to get the Fallschirmjäger on the victory point, because the victory point bleed is real. And we got War Machine. Fallschirmjägers dropping in for the first Fallschirmjäger division, one of, well, 3 Fallschirmjäger divisions that fought in Italy. You had the first, the second, and then you had the fourth, which was a bit more unique Fallschirmjäger division. Actually, also had Italian paratroopers as part of it. Fun fact. Got Riflemen, Scouts, and the Cat moving up here. Grand being fixed up. We got another Grand here for Ray. Obviously looking to apply more pressure here to Ruby and the first Fallschirmjäger division. Medics on the way there, very good. Fallschirmjägers them up, Bacon ripping through the Scouts over their FG-42s. MD-40 catch the Captain. LD-40 positioning just looks like the Grant's going to hit the southern flank here. No, they also had a larger version, this one was the LG-42, which had a 10.5 centimeter cannon, 105mm gun there. Grant diving in, there's double ground there, needs to send the LD-40 round, needs to get the 2-1 down as well. Great shot there. Jeep, they're also on the fuel point now. Armored car still busy up north here. Grounds withdrawn, but we've still got the Jeep here. LD-40 inching forwards between coming up here. Armored car finally going southwards here. Of course, worth noting here, Ray could have focused on then withdrawn, he doesn't. LD-40 is actually positioning, interesting enough. Fallschirmjäger dying for the fuel point. Ruby continues to be under immense pressure here. from Ray, who's just aggressively leveraging the sheer mobility that he possesses thanks to the double jeeps and the double ground. Really strong combo in terms of ability. Armored car engaging the jeep here. Risky, to be honest, because the ground's obviously somewhere around there. Dodging both shots. LD40 scores a good hit in the ground. Already fixed up, though, from the previous hit from the Leichtjusker shots. Really rough spot here for Ruby. Third ground here. Support elements. Likely going to be available in controls with the Marder here to counter all these grounds. Up north, Pioneers was the jeep. Fallschirmjägers hunting out here. Captain Scouts are going to make a move there. Ray withdrawing now his massive armored car platoon there. Keep those the Pioneers up north. 2-1 already back for repairs. Support elements almost done. Will it be the Whirlwind? Will it be the Marder? I'm guessing Whirlwind because it's both useful against grounds, but also obviously jeeps and infantry, while being fairly mobile. Up north here, Fallschirmjägers being swamped with Greyhounds. Good maneuvering here by Ray. Of course, realizing that if they stick around for too long in one spot, they're obviously going to just, like, you know, clear it out. But by switching the Greyhounds around, they can really catch Ruby off guard there. So that was a really good push for the triple Greyhounds. In the south here, Jaegers versus the jeep. Friedrich's leg. Armored car engaging the ground. We've got mines from Ray as well. They're good multitasking. Even as he's managing all of these armored cars, he's still able to lay down mines here. LD40 is bringing up armored car again, getting blasted with the Greyhounds. Got the jeep pushed off in the south here. Finding from Mount Baker remains fierce. We do get the Bibelin Flak Panzer here for Ruby and the first Fallschirmjäger Division. Greyhounds there blasting over their 37mm guns. Pushing back to the Grenadier. LD40 moving out. Fallschirmjägers, machine guns, Pioneers on the move here. We got the 2-1 being fixed up again. Fuel infirmary here for Ray, fairly late into the party, but again, considering most of the findings being done by vehicles, it's not exactly been a big priority.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
The other in there, almost done. Heading the southern points again, while also hitting Mount Bacon. LD40, Fallschirmjägers armored car pushing from Mount Bacon. The upper end there might also cause do some good here. Fallschirmjägers immediately losing Deinhardt there. LD40 though, and there we go, armored car scores a kill. 1 grand down here. That's definitely big here for Ruby. That removes one threat. We also got the Luftwaffe quarters. Great for the Jaegers, the Wirbelwind, and the armored car there. And the Jaegers, if I didn't mention them already. Armored car repositioning. So now things are getting a bit more comfortable here for Ray, but still got a good lead here. Still playing with armor, which provides significant, economic advantages. All victory points back control of the US Army, and there you go, armored car flanking in here. Veterancy 2. Well, Fallschirmjägers, of course, could be a good idea eventually here for Ruby, but I imagine Ruby's priorities are a bit all over the place. Due to, again, the sheer strength of the early game here out of Ray and the Americans. 2nd Armored Division, B Company. Still here on the MD-42, grabbing the southern or eastern victory point with the Jaegers. People pushing on, mines there going off. Fritz and Franz suddenly short a few limbs. Pushing for the fuel hill here. What is next for Ruby? Will it be Tech? Will it be another Wirbelwind? Will it be Mardus? Will it be more Fallschirmjägers? We'll have to see. There's certainly plenty of paths to pursue for Ruby. And for Ray, for that matter. We've got Seek and Destroy here, so no Scots. Which of course means the next move will likely be the EC8. Obviously, the final piece of that puzzle, but the question is, will Ray actually make use of it? Ross got pushed off Mount Bacon. Part of it, I think, does depend, will Ruby try and tag up here? Because if Ruby, I think, does tag up, I'd say there's more incentive to rely on EC8. So I suppose if Ruby goes for enough Jaeger Panzerschrecks, as they do tend to help against, light vehicle strategies as well there. Still, Ruby here, despite a really rough start, has managed to regain control there against Ray. Or at least establish some kind of control, I would say less regain and just, gain some. Ruby still, Ray still has like 2 armored cars, still the 2 jeeps, and a fair amount of infantry. In fact, building up more infantry after losing that Greyhound. 2nd Jaeger squad ready here for Ruby and the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division. M1 entertaining on the way there for Ray. Machining gun setting up here. On the here and going to fire down all the American troops here. Very strong position. Jaegers being assaulted here. People are moving in. We got the anti on the way there for Ray. Grenades on the NG-42 though. Good throw here. People are moving in to cover the flank here. More Jaegers moving up. Guessing Panzerschrecks, but Ruby cuts her passes with the Gewehr 43 scopes. Scope D43s. Field gun almost done. Fighting for the Mount Bacon continues. DP catching the Grenadier.
Return fire! Eyes on the sky.
People in moving up. Even the meeting right now with heavy flak fire. LG-40 firing away here. The fact that we're not seeing more Wirbelwinds now, or Martyrs, does have me thinking that Ruby is going to go for the Panzer Company and push for Panzers. But we'll have to see. Ray, though, similarly, is not committing to, like, a lot of Chaffies or more Greyhounds right now, so there's also the possibility that Ray might be thinking of tank depots and tanks. Oh, okay, there we go. Ruby going for another Wirbelwind Flak Panzer. Arguably, I think a Panzer Company right about now would be a pretty good choice as well. And we got Fallschirmjaegers actually instead. Brief decision there. Could still indicate there's going to be a plan there, of course, for attack then. It's only a split decision. Meanwhile, Graham's catching the armored car here in a bad spot. LD following up Wirbelwing as well here. Ruby definitely looking, or Ray looking a lot more constrained now by Ruby's actions. Or you could say Ruby's definitely looking like they got more control now of the situation. Ray got bars up now as well. There we go, another Panzerschreck on the way. It's also got the Fallschirm Pioneer here backed up with the NG-42. But there's not really much else there. Meanwhile, Fallschirmjägers is moving up here. Wirbelwind in reserve here. Armored car can also support here. But we see there Ray is well entrenched here in the heavy cover. We've got a bit of height advantage here, so it becomes a bit tougher for Ruby to push head on with that smoke screen to artillery. South side here though, fresh push towards the southern beach points here, but Ray again putting up resistance though here. It's going a lot less well due to the MD-42 here. But Mount Bacon has fallen into the men of the 2nd Armoured Division as the first Fallschirmjäger Division is pushed off. Till it called in the MD-42. Almost got the scout here though, that could certainly hurt Ray a bit. And down the scout goes. Not armored car pushing up, but armored car knocked out here. Definitely struggling a bit what's going on here. Caught by the grounds and the anti-tank, and the 2-1 goes down, leaving Ruby with just one Wirbelwind Flak Panzer. Still no sign of tech here. Of course, partly being short of manpower. Jaegers moving up. Grabbing the northern point with a Jeep. Did lose one Jeep early as well. Those science is suffering some losses, but Ruby does appear to have actually a much larger force. But again, the sheer weight of the sheer gravity of the grounds on the map does make it a bit harder here for Ruby to just leverage this larger numbers effectively. Still, can go for the Panzer Company now. Jaegers look close to being wiped out. Grenades off. And we got Ray here with another Rifle Squad going up to a full Rifle Squad build here. Definitely feels increasing like Ray's just going to try and run up for the EC8. Meanwhile, fix up the Wirbelwind. Back here, Maschinengewehren and Pioniere there moving vorwärts. These Grenadiers, they're Fallschirm Pioneers. Yep, different at all times. They've got Grenadiers merged with them. Panzer Company there in end as expected. Even this Rifle Squad, Fallschirmjägers here catching the ground. Panther fast they're going off. Greyhounds blasting away. Moving in infantry cover the withdrawal here with the armored cars. We can see there Ruby just ends up withdrawing, realizing the situation suddenly very exposed. The MD-4 arriving slightly changes that again. Surprisingly, Ruby isn't doing too much in the south, which again highlighting, and you might notice, damn, there's nothing going on here. Exactly, Ruby should be moving in troops to grab this. It's not like, attacking head on. It's like, a fortified hill here held by Americans. Panzer Company, they're almost done. I'm guessing a Panther 4 first. Could also go for a Sturmpanzer 4. We'll have to see. Maschinengewehr there set up. Fallschirm Pioneers part of the Rifle Squad though. With their BARs. The Browning automatic rifle. Pushing southwards. And we got the Fallschirm Pioneers apparently being upgraded. Not like we got an upgrade. At least they shouted out they got an upgrade. Sometimes they'll shout out stuff they don't actually mean for some reason. Who's Punnies pushing southwards? Could lay down some sandbags here, for example. Could also consider laying down a fighting nest, actually, to make it quite more defensible. There you go, Fallschirmjägers catching the captain here, pushing him back up north. LD-40 with Jaegers bringing in on their own. Seems a bit risky here. Obviously, the LD-40 can retreat, which is fairly unique for any anti-tank weapons in CoH3. There you go, Grant's moving up, catching here the Jaegers, and now the LD-40 in a bad spot here. Without further support here, this really is going to have to be a mass withdrawal here from Ruby in the south, though. Fighting continues. Panther 4 is inching ever closer. Mounting off here, taking out Friedrich and Heinrich. Raubsquad opening at the Fallschirmjägers here. Grant's blasting away. Jaegers bringing with the Rakete and Panzerbüchse. South side here, entering pushback the Vibrant. Ruby, they're committing to an overall a fairly large-scale push here, but got the Jeep, which is a small win. And now Ruby can go for Panther 4. Or a strong Panther 4, I think, but I would certainly strongly recommend the Panther 4. As for Ray, it's definitely looking more and more like an EC8 strategy here. And there you go, Panther 4 for Ruby, and the first Fallschirmjäger to be short. No, Ruby is also going to go for the tank there, but perhaps realizing they're going for the EC8 right now might be a bit much. In terms of like their pressure that Ruby is applying, and also realizing, you know, Ruby might be hitting me with the Panther 4s, in which case my Greyhounds and anti-tank gun may not quite cut out. It's probably what they're saying to themselves. Awesome. So we called in here. Panther 4 was done here. Tank depot's loading in ready. Plus, of course, with Allied War Machine, you know, having Shermans out of cheap or Hellcats out of cheap is really good too, honestly.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
There you go, Panther 4 ready here for Ruby. Machine gun there, mauling the captain. LD-40 fighting the Greyhounds. Panther 4, or people moving forwards. Panther 4 sitting out here. Armored side skirts. Could be a good investment to make here for Ruby, obviously. We'll see. Ruby decides on victory points wise. Ray still has a lead, but it's obviously shrunk in a bit. Fallschirmjägers out in the open, taking fire from the Raubsquad. We've got the Panther 4s, we've got the Grenadiers, the Jaegers moving up here. Big push over Ruby. This is a significant commitment of armor and infantry in there. Got access to the hill, though, flanking the Panther 4. Good shooting there. Tank depot finally down here for Ray. Can, of course, immediately push out a Sherman. Could also gone for the Hellcat. But there you go. Grenadiers, Jaegers pushing onto the hill. Bravenman providing covering fire for the withdrawing anti-tank and engineers. Panther 4 the providing supporting fire for the advancing Jaegers. And the Fallschirmjägers are just sitting back there enjoying some nice hard biscuits. Mine's going off in the building, damaging the engine. Great mine there from Ray. 2 thumbs up. Might just to save this from collapsing too fast here. Acting the holding the line here. Fallschirmjägers back on the move here. LD-40 providing some kind of covering fire here. Grenadiers pushed off Mount Bacon by determined rifleman. There you go. LD-40 scores a good hit. 100 Fallschirmjäger moving in here. Veterans won already, of course, because again, thanks to veteran crews. Now we got the Hellcat, and again, can easily churn them out very fast. The Veterans won, thanks to, you know, all of these things. Under Fallschirm, they've been flanked with the LD-40. Another good shot there. Another good shot. Fallschirmjägers being bombarded. Raubsquad in return taking heavy hits as well. There we got the Stuka Loiter out and prepared for Ruby, and we got the Panzerofficer's quarters. 2 thumbs up. Very good upgrade to have when you just got a single Panther 4. I do still think of armored side skirts would also be a good addition here for Ruby. Of course, I also understand maybe just wanting more Panther 4s for the time being. South side there, the Hellcat moving forwards. A very fast tank destroyer. Was also very lightly armored and was definitely not meant to, like, you know, come within easy attacking fire of enemy anti-tank weapons or tanks, as it would have pretty much lit up. But it was exceptionally fast. Got the Raubsquad pushed towards the pioneers by the southern point. People moving up. Clearly not aware of the Hellcat prowling in the distance. And there you go. Sensing an opportunity, Raisins in the Hellcat going to try and hunt down the Villain. Great shot there. North here, the German Fallschirmjaegers and Fallschirm Pioneers making progress. Got the mines with that, spotting mines here. Thumbs up. Another push towards Mount Bacon here. Ray sending the men forwards. There you go, the assault is underway. Ray can also now set up for the EC8. We'll have to see Ray actually do that. Ruby meanwhile very close to Panther 4. Fighting for Mount Bacon remains ever intense, ever dedicated here as American forces get into line. Machine guns are applying current fire. Got the Jaegers moving up. Got the Greyhounds and the 100 Fallschirmjaegers. We got artillery called in here. Panther 4 pushing forwards. Could consider maybe calling in a loiter. LG-40 moving up as well here. Smoke there on the anti-tank and 2 thumbs up there. Anti-tank are firing at the 100 Fallschirmjaegers. The Leichters Geschütz. Fallschirmjägers flanking in, but they're getting murdered. Great shots here. Machine gun, they're dealing with the infantry. Fighting for Mount Bacon continues. Jaegers and Grenadiers moving forwards. Anti-tank's being pushed back. And there we go. We got the loiter. Perhaps could have been set up a bit better in terms of timings and positioning. But I suppose they go for dead force. Ray to withdraw here. 223 to 275 here. Almost got a wipe here on Ray. Anti-tank's goals are greater than the Panther 4. Got the wipe. BAR dropped. No additional Panther force here though for Ruby. People in fact Panzer fixed up again. So yeah, that's definitely a good push there for Ruby, less so for Ray. Lost one of the squads. Meanwhile, Ruby has, like, you know, 2 Fallschirmjäger squads, 2 Jaeger squads, the Grenadiers and the Fallschirm Pioneers. That is a very solid infantry composition. Meanwhile, Ray has, like, you know, the captain, 3 Route squads backed up as engineers. Though, of course, Ray compensates for this by having, like, double Greyhound still. 100 Fallschirmjaegers, the Hellcat, and the second Hellcat almost there. Another Panther 4 there for Ruby. Thumbs up.
We are receiving new equipment. You're carrying it.
Of course, it still, I think, would be a very good idea to get some armored side skirts up.
Jäger are fully reinforced.
And from German Hellcat moving up, here preparing another push onto Mount Bacon. South side again remaining, I think, a bit underutilized. And Ruby at full pop. Caps the connected, calling the Panther 4 now.
Our adversary is down to 250 points now.
Sort of what happens if, like, you build a unit, like, but then another unit gets reinforced at the same time, roughly, and then, like, you know, suddenly you owe your population caps.
We have lost
It
control
gets a bit
of the
stuck there in
victory
limbo.
point.
Little fun fact there. Jaegers feeling pushing southwards, thumbs up. American forces they push on the hill. Grenadiers, then a line of fire. There you go, direct hit here. Fritz, they utterly obliterated. Still think some armored side skirts would also be a good upgrade here for Ruby. I mean, with 2 Panther 4s in the Vibrant, armored side skirts will provide a lot of extra health and some extra armor there on the Panther 4s and the Vibrant. But anyways, and he's been caught here, pushed back. Match has actually slowed down a bit for now. I mean, it's clearly, you know, one of those big, you know, build-up moments. And there you go. Ray with the East German EC8 here, calling upon the power of Brad Pitt. Please, Mr. Pitt, save us. Bomb here. Ooh, the nasty incendiary rounds here. Thumbs up there to Ray. Didn't do much good there. So we got the EC8 moving forwards. Seek and Destroy also activated. Clearly, Ray here is planning a smashing offensive against the Germans. A real pattern drive there. Jaegers being bombarded. Most shots are missing up north here. Fighting continues. Jaegers being blasted. Panther 4, the LD-40 staying away there. South push here. Just a standoff here versus the Jaegers. And then fighting here continues as well there. Jaegers almost taken out. But there's another Jaeger squad now around. Got the Grants and the EC8 firing away there. And Ray, loses the ground here to Ruby's Jaegers. Jaegers, Fallschirmjägers moving forwards now.
Sector now under enemy control.
221 to 224. Great shot there, though, of course. That also numps up for the Panther 4. We actually now get the armored side skirts. 2 thumbs up. Still, that was a hell of a hit there from the Sherman. 221 versus 219. Ruby is finally overtaken Ray there in terms of victory points. Southern field points all fall to the German army, but the Mount Bacon remains control of the Americans. LG-40 spotted here. EC8 fixed up. There you go, Bivin dashing in here. Ruby perhaps getting a bit overconfident. Panther 4 there with the shooting ready. We're getting snared up here, taking hits from both engines. The Hellcat, this seems like a bit of a snafu here from Ruby. And that Panther Force going to go down. This is big for Ray. Big. That was definitely a slip there by Ruby. That will leave a mark. Certainly not the good kind of mark.
Panzer IV is ready for action.
North Grenadiers was the MD40 was routed here. Troops sending out here. Fallschirmjägers LD40, the Leichters Geschütz. Panther getting slammed here by the Greyhound Shermans. Hellcats by John in. Didn't help that here that Ruby had these rear exposed to the Panzertrix impacting upon the Hellcat. South side we got another Panzertrix team up going for that Greyhound. The remaining ground here of Ray Sherman the flying way. Jaegers quick withdrawn. Main assault keeps up. Good shot from the flank here. Ruby though needs more armor or some other anti-tank assets. Martyrs could be a consideration if anything. LD40 there hanging back, Sherman moving forwards. Gonna get hit there with the LD40. Good shot. 221 on 88. Another Panzer IV there for Ruby. And the first Fallschirmjäger Division. Enforcement healing, second Panther almost done. Another 100 Fallschirm here for Ray. Interesting pick there. But then again, considering how much infantry Ruby does have, it does also make sense. So there's going to be a pain and a half here for Ruby's infantry. Nope. There we go. There goes out. I briefly thought it was cancelled, but no, it is arrived. So that's only going to make things more challenging here for Ruby to keep the infantry alive. Oh, we actually got a Fallschirmjäger breach. 2 thumbs up. That's actually the first time I've seen someone actually use the Fallschirmjäger breach. Because I don't think most players are aware that Fallschirmjägers do have breach. But then again, breach think in general is a bit underrated. I think part of it could be helped by making the breach animation fast. There you go. Double Shrek here. Clears out. Ruby, or Ray's Greyhound there. Good work by Ruby's. LG following up here. Good shot on the final from Sherman. Panther IV pushing up the south. Backed up by Fallschirmjägers. But they're taking a lot of damage. Another Panther IV here. Massive armor build on the center here. Sherman's going for the Jaegers. Shots bouncing. Units withdrawing here. Almost got the LD40. Second Panther IV's ready. Could consider calling in a loiter there in the south. Panther IV there. Continue to keep the Americans occupied. We got the Hellcat moving in now. Gonna hit that isolated Panther IV. No, I think Ruby there realizes the mistake. Does Ruby realize it? Under Fallschirm flanking plus the anti-tank gun. This could get a bit more uncomfortable with the Panther IV. Or could get more uncomfortable here for Ray, to be honest. Second Panther IV run, got the Violin moving up as well now. Still plenty of munitions, but also no loiter here out of Ruby. Might just be waiting for the right time. I may just forgotten about having ability. It's hard to say, obviously. Ray did a pretty good job dodging the first one, so it's not impossible that Ruby is feeling a bit less excited about calling in loiter. There we go. The armored assault continues here. Ray sensing upon the weakness of Ruby. Keeps up the push here. Keeps up the advance. People in there getting hammered. But the armored side skirts just providing just enough protection to survive. But then runs into 200 from Shermans and gets obliterated. Good kill there by Ray. He might continue to push head on. Ooh, triple. There are ace and thing in there. Ooh, cleared out there. Good push by Ruby. But we got the Shermans that could flank here and catch all this infantry in a bad spot. Trying to wreck the anti-tank gun. Panther IV hanging back. Could go for another Panther IV here. Could of course still also consider maybe like some Hellcats. Hellcat Armadas to counter the Hellcats. But also the Shermans just provide some long range firepower here for Ruby's infantry. We got 250, 254. Ruby continuing that rate. Oh, the LD40 there. Moved too far ahead. And that's a wipe here. That's definitely going to help out Ray a fair bit.
Our heavy artillery has been overrun.
Third Panther IV there for Ruby. Die dritte Panzerkampfwagen. Meanwhile, other Panther IV signing up here. Sherman setting out. Hellcat hanging back alongside the Sherman 76 or EC8 there. Panther IV pushing north is going for the last group of northern victory point. Got 203 versus 140. Sherman's being forced. Panther Force counter-attacking. Almost got the third Panther Force already. Pioneer's being pushed back to withdraw here. But the Panther Force continue with the dive here. And there you go. Calling in the loiter, which prohibits the Hellcats. This makes something from in. Pantrix on the flank as well. This could be a really good counter there by Ruby. Catches Rainer Band's body, doing a lot of damage. But will it be enough? Almost got the Sherman. No, he trucks off. Hits. There you go. Snare on the Panther Force. Dumbing in with the Hellcats. Despite the lodge. There you go. Getting caught by heavy fire there from above. Jaegers moving up, taking heavy damage, almost got the Hellcat, but the Jaegers taking immense damage. Another Panther Force being caught here though by Brad Pitt. He's definitely annoyed there that his 5 Martini launch got ruined. Jaegers there pushed back with rifle squads. Panther Force withdrawn here. No, Panther Force lost, did get one Hellcat. So that's a small win, I suppose, here for Ruby. What engagement. Grenade in the infantry, got the Fallschirmjaegers backing up. And that is a full rout here from Razor, Rifleman. Brad Pitt sank almost entirely fixed up again. 200 points left here for Ruby now. Ray is back to bleeding out the Germans. Bravo squad within the spawning up here. Panther for the firing wing, even just trying to get repaired here. And we got Brad Pitt back in action against those Fallschirmjaegers. Nice shooting there. Another Panther that fixed up. Could maybe consider some additional Pioneers. And there we go, of course, going for the isolated damage Panther 4 here. Ray there is definitely making the good move there. And of course, Ruby can't call any more loiters. Panther 4's arriving to flank, but they are playing the Hunter from Shims. They're doing some damage to the Panther 4. Other Panther 4, they could have popped inspections. One of them, it's might have safety, but the Hellcat, I think, didn't do it. Bit of slip there, I think, by Ruby. And he's hit their flying way again, pushing back the Panther 4, now heavily damaged. Jaegers are arriving, but are clearly hesitant due to the fallen Sherman. Double strike head there on the ECA. Captain there running, covering fire there. Panther 4 moving up, trying to take out Brad Pitt here. But the infantry squad there blocks the path there with the threat of a snare. And we got grenades, we got smoke being deployed here. Thumbs up. Nice use of smoke there, nice use. Yeah, looking once more a bit tougher. Ruby there had a good leading position, but Ray has very much caught up here and is now once brought back to not just turn the tables on Ruby, but beating Ruby with the table. Sounds like they're going back to the victory point here. Archie makes me, but they're running straight into the John from the Shermans. That's going to end up very poorly for them. Surprised they only lost one man to that. Gurney is just retreating. Machine gun there still going to grab the point, despite, you know, the impending danger of getting turned into pulp there. Fresh Hellcat out, retreating the machine gun. Almost with the entire crew. Panther 4 to the rescue on the flank of the Shermans. Machine gun there gets away. Panther 4 misses. Oh boy. Ruby likely going to go for another Panther 4 here. Not a bad idea, but a part of me might suggest some martyrs to back them up a bit here against all these Hellcats and Shermans. Jaegers, Fallschirmjaegers been caught out in the open. Again, forced to withdraw. Got the Jaegers with the Panther 6. Got the Panther Force moving in as well here. Captain caught by the Southern Victory Point. 146, 123 here. And now moving in with the Sherman tanks here. Both 105mm and the 76 there. Of the EC8 going for the Panther Force. Hellcats now backing in. Oh dear, this is going really ugly for Ruby. Got the loiter called in, but I think it's too late to save these two Panther Forces, to be honest. Another Panther Force down. Loiter arrives, but you can see there, Ray is already getting out of this situation here, dodging the Luftwaffe. So, Ray here back to just bleeding out Ruby, and will soon be back in a victory point lead there over his Germanic opponent. Another Panther Force there for Ruby. I've squad there was the Fallschirmjäger. Another big push here with the Jaegers, the Grenadiers, and MD-42. Straight down the middle. North here, Pioneers been glassed by this German EC-80. We got less than 100 points now. Fort Ruby versus Raids, 123 here. Jaegers and Fallschirmjaegers pushing towards the hill here. Mount Bacon must be claimed by the German Reich, it would appear. South side continues to be a bit forgotten. Fallschirmjaegers as well. Jaegers versus the Sherman. And the fort is ready. Grenadiers have been pushed off as well. Jaegers are going for the Sherman. Almost wiping out the Jaegers there with a single shot. Really rough going here for Ruby still. Ray looking just very much in a strong position.
75 points remaining for our forces.
75 points left here for Ruby versus Raids, 123. Cap Rifle charging on, you got the pen forming as well. Fallschirmjäger joining in. It's a dashing assault here. Germans came, got grenades over the Indian foot too there. Nice throw. Cap moving in, we got the EC going for the point as well here. Fallschirmjägers waiting in ambush. Great shot there, point blank range. Panther passed off, need to get the Panther to assist. Tilly called in on the cap machine gun there by the captain. Yeah, Fallschirmjägers pushed back, but now the ace EC8 here. And now we got a second wave armor here out of Ray, moving forward to the Fallschirmjägers, the Hellcats as well. The EC8 now going for the kill as well there. Straight into the Panther 4s, direct volleys there. We've got the Hellcats now trying to support their 100 Shermans. Panther 4, they're taking massive amounts of damage, and down it goes. Second Panther 4's about to get knocked out as well here. Might get one of the Hellcats. But doesn't. Oh, does get it. But still, 2 Panther 4s for Hellcat is not great. And we got an ace 100 Sherman on top of the ace EC8 here. The odds for Ruby are now looking truly not good. As Ruby now only has a pair of Panzer to stop both the 100 Shermans and the EC8 and the Hellcat, which is, let's just say, a rather tall order to accomplish with just a pair of Panzer. Going pushing south to Fallschirmjäger machine as well, but they're obviously going to be very much powerless against the double 100 Shermans. 63 versus 107. German rolling in there. Will Ruby go for another Panther 4? Will Ruby go for Mardus? Yup. And there you go. We got the Jaegers with their Panther tricks once more. A lot of damage there. Another Panther 4 for Ruby. And there we go, Ruby concedes the match and pulls out. GG game over, victory for Ray. A brutal Battlefield fight with some really nasty armored engagements, but I feel like Ruby at times I think was a bit too focused at times at one point in time. I think lost sight of the larger map at times. They could have laid down some mines as well there. And I think also just saved too much munitions for Stuka Lloyd when they could have clearly had, like, mines or upgrades for the Fallschirm Pioneers. A lot of things I think could help a lot there versus Ray, and there's certainly some Mardus to back up the Panther 4s, so this could also think that a very strong addition. But still, great play there by Ruby, though nonetheless, despite that, and of course, also great play there by Ray. So, hope you enjoyed this match, you'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family, and as always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating our pledge on Patreon. This is Imperial saying cheers, and see you all tomorrow for a nice episode. Bye, everyone.